There was something you did when you were a child, and someone seen it, an adult seen you do this. Oh, and they didn't tell anybody about it. Egyptian witch, ancient wisdom, mythology, deities. So you could talk to spirits, and did talk to spirits, and someone's parent knew about it. Okay. What else? Art witch, creativity, expression, beauty. Somebody could paint quite well, or draw really, really exquisitively. Swamp witch, voodoo, spirits, heritage. Somebody definitely could talk to spirits. Yeah. Oh. Music witch on the bottom. Could have been like a little musician. You could have played instruments too. So, kitchen witch, sustenance, preparation, shelter. Could you cook also as a child? And or like ooh, like a little kitchen witch when you were a kid. Like you could do spell work on accident when you were a child, maybe. Something like that. All right, let's see. All right, what did viewer do as a child that the adults seen them do and didn't tell anyone? Passion. It's definitely something with the creativity. You made something. Yeah, there's something that you made. So you're really gifted and talented at innovating, but making something also, and somebody didn't want people to know about it. Your intuition. You were really psychic. Talking to spirits and psychic. Okay, reflection. Ooh, I just got that somebody used to look in the mirror and they'd see their grandmother in the mirror instead of themselves. So your grandmother would be a very strong spirit guide for you, in my opinion. And being almost 40, that's my opinion. I just see mystery. So yeah, you were really intuitive, like a little baby witch. One more. Okay, there she is. Protection. Ooh, you were really okay. So, and you knew it. Really protected when you were a child by angels, and you knew this. If these gnats don't stop, so you could feel your maybe. Maybe you talked to your spirit guides when you were a child. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't know, right? It doesn't matter. All right, all right. Work affair, projects, co-workers. Totally could use the computer at a very young age, like a little computer whiz when you were really little. Ghosting, hiding, no closure, runner. You could talk to ghosts. You could talk to spirits. Jeez. Maybe, okay. Somebody had an invisible best friend that they played games with, hide and go seek with. That's cute. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see what else. This could all be one viewer. This could be all thousands of you, right? You pick. All right, what was it that the viewer did as a child? Anunnaki. What's up, fam? Controlling, drama, conflict of interest. Okay, so I'm getting that you could move items. So manipulating energy. Okay, and also you could see what was you could see what was going on in other rooms. So you could remote view. Yeah. That's what I'm getting with that. What else? Cool, I like that. You might have been able to manipulate fire also. What you doing playing with fire as a child, though? Ouroboros, infinity, eternal, past life. You definitely could have been reincarnated into a family that you were a part of before. Confirmation, right? Flower of life. Inspiration, all, dreams. Oh, okay, somebody came to their mom in her dreams before she was pregnant with you. I love it. The Kabbalah, tree of life, integration, life lessons, emanation. I don't know what that last word means, but I don't even know if I said it right, but there it is. So check it out. Somebody really knows a lot about their past lives. Like a lot, like more than they should know. Somebody talks to spirits, 555 on the timer. So all y'all about to have big changes. And then numbers. Okay, so somebody could have been a little math genius whiz. Somebody could have been into doing their makeup when they were very young. Also, you could pick up patterns easily, maybe at the playground, those types of situations. Don't mind my fan, the gnat, right? If you watch my videos, you know. They do that magic. They do that black magic. I don't know why we have to call it black. That it just feels judgy anyways, but whatever. Okay. Agarthans, manifesting multi-dimensional perception attunement. Someone could manipulate items, whereabouts, where they were, and also the shape of items. Somebody could resonate with mermaids, dolphins, sea life, Syrians. Look, and then somebody's in the water. And there's a fucking mermaid. I didn't even look at the card yet, bro. I love it. Okay. Syrians, responsibilities, lessons growing up. So again, somebody could resonate with mermaids. Blue avians, philosophy, releasing karma, mysticism. People thought you were really mystical as a child. I like it. Anything else, Spirit? The Galactic Federation. So you are alien. Okay. Maybe, okay, so in your dream space when you were a child, you would have dreams about your family. Okay. Venusians, romance, soulmates, empathy. Somebody could have dreamt of, having a soulmate as a child. Like you would dream about them. Is that? Sorry. I don't want, lipstick on my teeth, right? You could have totally dreamt about that. Like being in a relationship when you were a child, Somebody could have seen things in their windows as a child. I straight just wiped my teeth off. I don't care. Woo, those jumped. Andromedans, autonomy, free will, manifestation. You could just make shit happen. Make it appear. Just manifest. Somebody was really into geometry or patterns, colors, like that. Alpha Centurions, foresight, planning, strategy. Very smart child. There, pentagram. Look at this. Harmony, protection, idealism. There it is again. Protection, protection. You were really protected as a child. You still are, but like as a child, like you probably even felt it, right? Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm out of time. See ya.